Dawn, and I'm the lead recruiter here with West-MEC, and we are at our Southwest campus in Buckeye for a tour this morning. We are going to start out in just a second. I'm just going to go over a couple things here. So just some quick housekeeping items. If you have any questions throughout the tour, please feel free to type those in the comment box, and we do have one of our recruiters, Tara, moderating that, so she will either respond to your question or let me know and I can respond for you. The next thing is we do recommend that you watch on a Wi-Fi setting rather than cellular data, just because you might have a better connection. And then lastly, just a few things about West-MEC. We are a public high school district, or what's called a CTED, or Career and Technical Education District, which means that we provide hands-on CTE programs to 12 school districts in the West Valley. So we cover pretty much Paradise Valley over to Wickenburg, down to Tonopah area, around through Buckeye, Avondale, Tolleson, and then up and back over to Paradise Valley. So it's about 3,600 square miles in the West Valley. If you have a question, if you are in our boundaries, just let us know and we can let you know about that. We have 4 campuses across the West Valley, so this is just one of them. This location is off of Verrado and I-10. We have our Northwest campus in Surprise off of Dysart and Grand, our Central campus in Glendale off of about 107th Avenue and Glendale Avenue, and then our Northeast campus in North Phoenix off of Deer Valley and 19th Avenue. We have 28 programs across those 4 campuses and a couple community colleges that we work with as well. They're all certification-based programs to help students have a head start on some job opportunities after graduating high school. And not every program is offered at every campus. So you're gonna see a really great kind of scattering of programs here today, but you won't see every program that we offer at West-MEC. So if you have any questions about a program that you've heard of but you didn't see here today, just let us know and we can answer those questions for you. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and get started and start looking at our programs. So essentially all these programs, we're gonna be checking out our lab spaces, which is where our students are really participating in this and practicing this more. All of our programs do have some hands-on learning, some classroom time. We work on leadership development as well, and we always have some work-based experiences, so students are really being prepared for the industry and being prepared for jobs after graduating. So we're going to check out our first program here, which is our Energy and Industrial Technology program. This is a 2-year program. Many of our programs are 2 years, which is really ideal for students to apply as all of these programs really work as an extension of high school, so students still have classes on their high school campus. Then they come here for a couple hours every day, Monday through Friday, for up to 2 years, depending on the program. Students can't apply until sophomore year, so that's just a little bit of some more housekeeping pieces. And before summer break, if at all possible, their sophomore year. But we also do years, so I'll give you a little bit more information about that as we're going through. So let's go check out Energy and Industrial Technology. So this is our mechanical lab. So like I said in the last lab, you're going to see some more trainers. Good morning, we just have a virtual tour, so we're checking stuff out. So these trainers are very similar concepts. So you'll see all of these different components and just kind of take off and use as needed on these and test it out. And it looks like there's actually something assembled over here, so we can check that out for you. So scratch where there's nothing in here. And then the students install all the different components to something like this really built. Then we can power this up and test it out. If it works properly, then this motor should be able to power up and do whatever they're hoping for it to do. So this is really where a lot of that engineering comes into play, because there's a lot of trial and error. there's a lot of problem solving. They have something that they are really assigned to work on, some sort of project, and then this is the opportunity for them to test that out. And if it doesn't work, then they go back to the drawing board and try and figure out why it wasn't working and what they can do to fix it. So this program truly is a great introduction to the engineering world. So we have students that go into engineering after this program. We have students that go to work at Palo Verde. We have students that work in manufacturing and distribution on different machines used in those settings. So there's the job opportunity in this MARC program. Really program toured at our Southwest campus. All right, let's go check out our next program. Okay, so our Southwest campus is actually our second largest campus. It's spread across 17 acres. So, in the interest of time, we're going to drive you around on our golf cart between the buildings. Lag time as we're walking around the campus. So, it might get a little bit windy. We might not have as good of a connection between the buildings. So, we're going to hop between the buildings really quick, and you can just kind of observe the campus as we're driving through. Okay, welcome to our veterinary assisting building. We have quite a few things to check out as we come through this building. So first things first, this is another 2-year program. And this program is going to be really teaching students how to be a vet assistant alongside veterinarians and vet techs in a vet's office. So students learn how to interact with animals, with those other professionals in that setting, and then also the owners of these animals. So they learn really how to do examinations and assist with that. They learn how to assist with surgeries. They learn how to create a medical record, really learn a lot about anatomy and physiology. So there's quite a bit that we dive into here. Really great for students that want to be veterinarians or vet techs, or if they just are really kind of interested in the veterinary industry and want to see if this is. So students get to work in that back vet's office setting. Now let's go check out the really cool part. So since we have dogs and cats on campus, we have some facilities for them. Let's see here. Okay, so this is Kennels here. We have right now, and they'll get adopted out at some point, but until then, they hang out here and they get lots of love-ins and they get to help teach our students. So they have, as you can see, this kennel has lots of area for this kitty to roam. So he's got plenty of room. And they're very talkative, very sweet. So that's our cat side. We have two of those. So we have one here, one on the other side. We have laundry, because we do go through lots of towels and blankets, all the things. And then this side is for our dogs. Hello, friends. So these kennels are all indoor-outdoor. So they get to hang out here in the morning inside when it's a little bit cool. And then once the dog or the students get here this afternoon, the dogs get to go outside and play and all of that too. So they get lots of love and lots of activity and all of that good stuff. So you'll see that we have quite a variety. Hi, you're so pretty. And the students get to work with them as well with some kind of standard manner pieces. So the students get to really understand the adoptable standards. Sometimes those animals that are really good on the leash, a little bit more adoptable than a dog really pulling on the leash. But then also with some of those adoptable pieces. You'll see this guy has a cone on, so he probably had some sort of surgery done, probably a neuter, and so the students will keep an eye on him. So that's one area. This is our grooming area. So since these animals are coming to us from a humane association, oftentimes they do need a bath and a good brushing. Again, it's more adoptable when animals have a clean coat and they've had, if they have mats, those have been removed or things like that. So that's why we have this facility. We're not teaching students how to be groomers, we're just getting them ready to be adopted. And then through this door, we have our last set of kennels. So we do have two sides for different sizes of animals or different temperaments. Two more little friends over here. We do have themes for all of our names. So it looks like this one is Winnie the Pooh because we have Piglet and Roo in here. And same thing, these are all indoor-outdoor kennels. Oh, it's okay, Piglet. It's okay. This is the outdoor area so the dogs get to touch their legs. And then down here, in addition to the program. So our vet program is housed at 3 of our campuses, but this is the only campus that has a barn. So in Buckeye, there's quite a bit of dairies and equine facilities and things like that. So we realized that some of our students might be a little bit more interested in the large stock components. So this facility allows us to have normally cows and horses come so we can learn a little bit on those larger animals. They do not stay here. It's not the main focus of the program. It's just a component that we wanted to make sure that we added in. So this facility allows this here is, and then we have corrals to house the animals with water and things like that. So that's what this facility is used for. Go to our next building. students to have a snack, get a drink. Our actually build this. Two programs in this building. Areas assigned to a student, so this is their little. Here, we have so students learn product a specific. In this program, like chemistry and anatomy and things of that nature, because this program, it's important to be able to know chemical reactions. Coloring hair is a chemical reaction, so it's really important that we get that right. We know the different things that we're looking for. And then anatomy is important to know how hair grows, different. Down here, we'll walk by the classrooms really quickly. We have locker rooms so students can store their stuff here. We do have uniforms for each of our programs. It's based off of what students would wear. So for this program, it's scrubs. These are a little bit more about the human hair anatomy, so how hair grows. So you'll see the little hair bulb and then all the different skin components, so that they really understand really what they're working with a little bit more. And then this is some of that chemistry piece. So these are different hair we're learning about. our hairstyling classroom, so you'll see that we even have some practice areas in here that looks very similar to the lab. How to be a dental assistant, which works alongside dental hygienists and dentists in the office. Learn how to set this up, how to sanitize things. They learn X-ray, so they learn how to operate these guys that you might have seen. And then we also have some wireless versions of these and a panoramic X-ray that takes a picture of the whole mouth at once. We learn all about anatomy and the teeth and how they grow. They also how to polish teeth. So normally what a dental assistant does is they'll take the patient, they'll get them situated, they'll take x-rays if needed, and then they work with the dentist towards the end and the dental hygienist to do the polishing once the cleaning has taken place. They can also help out with any kind of different special treatments or things of that nature. There's a root canal or something of that nature can help. This area, this is kind of the back things. So this is the third. So all of these are perfectly sterilized and clean and ready to be used. It's really important that they're sterilized because these are used multiple times, so they have to be perfectly clean. So the dental assistants learn how to do that. They also take impressions, which takes a foamy substance and pushes it onto your teeth to really mold to your teeth and be able to take a perfect mold of that so that we can really show how your teeth progress, if you have braces or something like that, or if it's you for a retainer. So that's dental assisting. This is a 2-year program. That's our panoramic x-ray machine. So it goes all the way around your head. This program is really great for students that want to be dental assistants, obviously, but also students that want to be dental hygienists or dentists or orthodontists or oral surgeons. Just really helps you start understanding this dental industry a little bit more. So we're going to see 2 programs here for our last 2. This first one that we'll check out is our medical assisting program. So we have a 1-year and a 2-year program at this campus. We do have 1-year students here this morning. And this program is really learning how to work alongside doctors, nurses in a medical setting. Sorry, wrapping up. draw blood, give injections. You'll see that they're all in scrubs because that's industry standard. We do kind of some back office things, so charting, getting medical records, things of that nature. You'll see sterilization again, like we saw in some of our other labs. This setting looks more like what you might see in a doctor's office or an urgent care, so you'll see all of these different tools that students get to learn how to use. We learn how to set this up, how to use all those different instruments, and really how to work alongside actual patients in these different settings as well. So normally students that come to this program are looking at either being a medical assistant or a nurse or a doctor or a surgeon, and this is just the first step into the medical industry.